Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Again, it is fall, and one of the things that comes along with fall are all the leaves that get into your yard. So I thought I could just rake up all the leaves and throw them away, but for one, I don't think all the leaves, even compacted, would fit in the trash cans, and I don't want to haul the leaves to the dump. I could compost all of the leaves, but it takes forever to compost a large amount of weeds, even if you're diligently tending to your compost pile. So I went on Google and I Googled what to do with all the raked up leaves. And I saw a snippet that really piqued my interest. So what Google said was you could compost your leaves, or you can incorporate the leaves into a layer of mulch. So that's what we're gonna do today. So for this project, I am raking all of the leaves and coming over to the flower beds. We have red mulch, and I am going to rake up all of the red mulch layer, a pretty good layer, but in some places it is thinning out. So what we're going to do is I'm going to rake up all of this mulch. We are going to put this leaves as a mulch hack or hoax to the test, and I'm going to rake this to the ground. And we are going to put a new, thick, abundant layer of our recycled leaves, our recycled fall leaves, because I love finding natural and, ways to recycle. And especially if it benefits the yard, let's try it. So I have begun to rake all the leaves. I still have some raking to do. And I am going to prepare the flower beds, raking, and I did bust out the little wheelbarrow because I may have to remove the mulch so we can put down a great layer of leaves. So anyway, I'm going to prepare everything and we'll be right back, guys. Hey guys, so we're back. So to start, I am just going to rake up all of the leaves in the yard, and I'm going to gather them into several piles. I already have a spare large trash can ready to gather the leaves, and then we'll start with this section of flower bed, and we'll start putting down our new mulch. All right, let me rake up all these leaves and we'll be right back. Hey guys, so we're back. So I have pretty much raked up all the leaves and gotten them into several different piles, and I have filled my spare trash can with those leaves. Coming to the first section of our flower bed, I have raked with the same leaf rake all the red mulch all the way. I've raked it down to the ground, and as you can see, our red mulch layer is getting a little thin because the weeds are coming through. This is what we want to prevent. So coming in with a generous amount of the raked leaves, let's go ahead and just pour that right on. Oh my goodness, I just remembered. I'm going to want to thin this out, and I think I want to have the hose handy and spray this down. So as I am trying to lay these flat and even, I'm gonna go get the hose because we are going to spray this down before we rake our red mulch over it. All right, I'll be right back. Hey everybody, welcome back. So I have raked the flower bed, as you can see, using 2 different types of rakes, a leaf rake and a different type of rake. I'm not sure what this officially is called, but I used 2 different types of rakes in addition to my little hand rake, my little shovel, a bucket, and I transferred all my red mulch with some leaves just mixed in. I didn't worry about picking up every single leaf out of the red mulch because I'm going to, before this is all said and done, we're going to buy some new red mulch and put a new layer of red mulch over everything. So now that I have my flower bed prepared and my spare trash can filled with leaves and then compacted down, what I would say 50%, and then filled with leaves again and then compacted slightly down, we are coming over to our flower bed and we are just pouring these leaves in. We are just pouring the entire trash can full. And now gathering both rakes, we are going to rake and spread this into a fine layer. So I have another flower bed that I had, instead of transferring the red mulch to the wheelbarrow, I simply raked all of the red mulch over and then I was going to rake over the leaves. So once we have our leaves prepared, raked to a fine level consistency, we are going to come in with our hose with one of these setting contraptions. And I also wanted to show you guys, I have this set to jet and I was using this to water the lawn and to gather the leaves into their respective piles or create a new pile. But anyway, so I'm going to change the setting to a flat setting and we are going to come over to our flower bed and we are going to start hosing this down. So I'm going to hose the whole flower bed down. I'm going to put one more layer of leaves and then we'll be right back. Hey everybody, we are back. So over here in our 2 flower beds, we are all done with literally 2 very thick layers of leaves that have been soaked, compressed, jet compressed, soaked, walked on, just thoroughly compressed. So starting with the first flower bed, let me go ahead and put my glove. My glove is back on. So Okay, so I am now just going to literally rake the red mulch over the layer of leaves. And actually, this is coming out a lot better than I thought. So, but I really soaked the leaves, and I'm going to finish everything in the next day or two by putting a new layer of red mulch over everything. So over here we have our first flower bed, and I just raked the old red mulch over the leaves. And I will actually come in and tidy up the flower bed. If anyone knows what these beautiful flowers are, they attract bees. I love them so much, but I'm going to go ahead and tidy up the flower beds, and we'll be putting new red mulch in. So coming over to the other flower bed, where we used a different process. Oh goodness, let's get, and actually I'm just gonna make life very easy for everyone. All of this red mulch came out of this flower bed, and so, oh gosh, that is exactly what I did not want to happen. I am a klutz. Okay guys, so I'm going to get the red mulch into the flower bed, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, we are back. I just finished emptying all of the red mulch into our second flower bed. Using our rake, I'm going to just start evening this out. So simply just, I don't want to really disturb the leaves underneath, but again, I'm going to come in with a new layer of red mulch. So I'm not too worried about it, but this is looking awesome. I really was dreading having a big mess on my hands, but it's coming out a little better than I had anticipated. Ooh. And again, when I put in the red mulch, I'm going to take the time to just clean up some of these flower beds, the edges. So I'm really concerned about the edges. That's another place where I took special care to come with a rake and just compress the heck out of it. Some people cover their flower beds with a layer of plastic. That's fine and all, but when I saw this Google article or how-to that you can simply use the leaves as a mulch barrier, I jumped on board. Also, apparently you can use recycled newspaper, but in my experience, that does not work, and I'll tell you why. Somehow, and maybe it's the location, it's a very dry location, and I soaked the newspapers as my mulch, but they still found a way to dry up and just make their way out from under the mulch. So I was really upset about that. Alright guys, so as I'm just doing the finishing touches, finessing on our little project today, I'm fairly happy. Some places look much better than others, but again, I will come in with some red mulch, some new red mulch, and top everything for a new layer of mulch in the flower beds. All right, everybody, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, bye.